I'm scared I'ma die this summer. That's the Facebook status of 16-year-old Akiera Boston, June 20th. This is the third shooting in Boston within 2 weeks. The other young lady, Marcia McGill, she was 40 years old, mother of 8, shot in the head while in the van with her 4 children. Young Akiera Boston, that's the mother of 8 right there. That's Marcia McGill. Akiera Boston right there is cheerleader. She was about to be a sophomore at Simeon High School. Wasn't even the intended target by these sissified gangbangers, so-called sissified gangbangers out here that think they tough, that's scared to put their hands up and fight like a man, a real man. What you're seeing is cowards out here on these streets. This is the liquor store here. This is Moonlight Liquors on 142nd Street in Dolton on Woodlawn. This is the liquor store. Now, look at what you see. In that parking lot is right next to residential houses. Right across the street, there's residential houses. People live literally right across the street. However, I just went to this liquor store about 2 months ago. One thing I saw was the whole hood of Dolton hanging outside the liquor store in that parking lot. Dolton police should have been broke that up. That liquor store should have been stopped that. When I pulled up, the only reason I got out because I'm concealed to carry. But car next to us, when I pulled up, car full of cats standing outside smoking weed, drinking the liquor they just bought. Like 4 or 5 more cars right there in that little parking lot on the side. Just a bunch of cats standing outside, chilling, smoking weed, drinking, pants down to their ankles, just chilling outside this parking lot. That's what they was allowed to do. I knew it was a disaster waiting to happen. I'm going to bring you guys her Facebook page. Tonight there's a vigil. But just imagine the trauma. The trauma, the family, not just the family, the friends. At 16 years old, these children in our communities are going through more trauma. This is normal. This is normal. This is a Facebook page here. Somebody said, man, what a bind to break. Y'all, this shit hitting us hard. Never would think we would have to lose our realest homie, Akiera. You know, at 16 years old, these young girls are going through more trauma than we can ever imagine. These are babies. Had a whole life in front of her. What I say about this coward-ass gangbanging, this is why you don't glorify gangs. This is why you don't glorify guns. We have to protect ourselves, protect our own community. Because the sissified coward-ass gangbanger they was going at, too scared to pick his hands up and go at it. Here it is, and young ladies, young men, get out that gang, it ain't worth it. You out here fussing, feud, fighting men and hold these other young men accountable. They're terrorists in our communities. We have to look out for ourselves. We have to govern our own communities. Let these young brothers and sisters know, man, picking up a gun ain't cool. If you got a problem with somebody, stand out there. If you so tough, pick up your hands and fight. If you can't fight, then you don't need to be out there beefing. Take your sister ass home somewhere. Study. Pick up a book. If your sissy ass can't get out there and fight, you need to stay in school. Period. So this is the... It's a balloon release For a 16-year-old baby. Y'all can't even hit your intended target. Ever. What you see is a lot of cats, man, they just shoot at somebody, not really trying to hit that person, but to shoot at them just to say, I shot at somebody, I'm tough, look at me, I'm cool. And see, we glorify this in our music. We glorify this on TV. And if you watch, just like I was talking about Black King Crew Compton, oh, I'm from the hood, I'm from the hood. Everybody is glorifying this particular behavior. And then we try to say, you're not real if you ain't from the hood. So you got to get out there and do some hood-ish so that people can honor you. People can worship you. People can like you and say, I'm tough. I'm hard. What's the solutions to these issues? To me, let me tell you something. You're part of the problem if you take your money outside the community. Group economics, money equals power. These children don't have jobs to go to. Our children are starving, broke, got to stand on the street corner selling drugs. Now you got to protect your community and your hood and your block, and you got to pick up a gun. Now you beefing with rivals. You stand on the street corner smoking weed, drinking all day. Young ladies, watch these young silly ass men that's out here gangbanging, because I can't count how many times I watch story after story of beautiful young girls getting killed for some jackass boyfriend gangbanger they messing with. Some sissified gangbanger that's too scared to pull his panties out his ass and put his hands up. And you see young women getting killed right alongside these sissies that's still gangbanging in 2019. When all the problems we got in this world, we got to worry about each other. How silly is that? How silly is that? Look at these babies that has to bury a friend. And I'm tired of making excuses for it. I'm tired of making excuses for it. I'ma just keep it all the way a buck, man, for real. Gangbanging is for sissies. Let's call it what it is. If you too scared and you need to run to your homies, you're sissy. If you gotta pick up a gun, pull your panties out your ass, sissy, and fight like a man. You know, ladies, stop laying with these losers and having babies with these losers that run, and then these kids pick up a gun. They angry, they furious, they fuss if you fight. I mean, man, we got to do better in our communities all the way around. Men, take care of your children. Let your son, let your daughter know gang banging ain't cool. Picking up a gun is for sissies. Why are we raising so many sissies in our community? I ain't seen a real man yet coming out our damn communities for real, for real. Look at this sissified ish. Come on, man. Here's a young girl, innocent, and a victim of our ignorance. Let's call it what it is. This is all of our faults. We could place the blame on the guy who pulled the trigger, but at the end of the day, we have to blame ourselves. It is a matter of life and death for our children. If we do not, so this is a candlelit vigil tonight at 7:30. I could bring you guys the news. They're gonna just, interview her friends, family. But this is all of our fault. We spend 98% of our money outside our community, leaving our children without jobs. We hire everybody. We patronize businesses. That liquor store, we didn't own that liquor store. That liquor store ain't owned by us. Therefore, you don't have to hire us. We can't even run in there and get a job, but we spend thousands of dollars in that liquor store. Leaving our children outside jobless. They pick up a gun and this happens. They pick up a gun, and this happens. Make sure you guys go to My Life in the Shot's YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to interview a few people about this incident. One of my homegirls, Shay Shay, lived close by this. I was at her party she had for her children, and that liquor store was right there. And you know, how unfortunate for some young 16-year-old. So now, sort of what I'm hearing is that Dolton is beefing with Calumet City, but how you beefing with your own community? Calumet City is your community too. Come on, man. So, what can we do to change the conditions in our communities? Invest in the conditions in your community. Save your money. Let's stop trying to appear that we got money, and let's actually get money. If you're out buying Jordans for 1-year-old, 2-year-old little babies, spending all your money trying to impress others and appear you got money instead of creating jobs in your own community, part of the problem. We out buying TVs on Black Fridays to our rented homes. We're leaving our children no real estate, no stocks and bonds, no mutual funds, no trust funds, no real estate, no college funds, no savings. Our children at 18 are left nothing. We don't even have life insurance for ourselves. So when the parents go, the children can have something for themselves and get themselves up out this situation. No. What do? We leave our children in debt at 18. They leave high school with absolutely nothing. If you have children, make sure you take care of those children. Women and men to blame. We got men running off. We got women sleeping with losers that got 10 kids, no crib, car, career. And of course, he don't like her. He was just knocking it down anyway. He gone. What do? We save those. Oh, we got you. Then they just have 18 more kids with losers, and these losers run off. We got losers. Men, take care of your children. Your children are out here murdering each other. It's a matter of life and death. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. My Life in the Shot YouTube channel, I ain't going to hold no punches. Tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying out there. Anyway, this is my motto here.
You're going to cry and blame your oppressor before you get up off your knees and do it your goddamn self. How long are you going to cry and blame your oppressor before you get up off your knees and do it your goddamn self?
Yes, understand. Nobody's coming to save you. The mayor, the governor, president. Nobody wants to save you. It's your responsibility. Your community, your responsibility. Your children, your responsibility. Anyway, I want you guys to like, comment, good, bad, ugly. I don't care what you got to say. Say it in the comment box. Peace.